For the theater of mediocre. I'm asking questions. Answer me. Got the defense?
Not a scratch. Lance at the ready.
Commencing research. Perfect.
Test. Mediocre. SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Got the defense? Answer me. 0 points. Test.
I'm on guard.
Grace and
I'm on guard.
I wonder what that is. Sound lingers.
For the theater.
Eternal. Gotta stop the bleeding.
Stay alert.
Say a knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lance at the ready.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points.
Commencing research.
Fletch. asking Essayus Percibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Lamps ablaze! Lamps forward!
To travel far. So this is the warmth of life.
Test.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Essayus, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lamps ablaze! Lamps forward! I'm on guard.
Some value, I suppose.
Lance at the ready. I'm on guard. Lance at the ready.
Essayus, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Commencing research. Specimen sighted.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Define inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Hedge your bets.
Who's next? Specimen sighted.
It's on me.
Watch your head.
So you are afraid of me.
There's...
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Grace and elegance.
Sure, I'll play along.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Enjoying yourself?
Spend freely.
Specimen sighted.
What a headache.
No dirt. Watch your head. It's on me.
Don't mess. Who's next?
Grace and elegance.
What a headache. Who's next?
Head. Watch your head.
Life. A true marvel. This might be of some use.
A 10-to-1 payout? Music to my ears. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong?
No.
My friend?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to... If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open the store in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, an escape room.
Get serious. I've no time.
Wow. That's an enormous ambit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before.
Well, with your brilliant mind...
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it. If I were you,
Oh, this reminds me of one of those. Oh, look.
indeed.
Oh, actually. Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door. It's on me.
Don't mess with me.
Specimen sighted.
What a headache. Who's next?
Some value.
I hit the mark. Hedge your... No dirty tricks.
Commencing research.
Don't mess with who's next.
There's more.
I hit the...
Oh.
Spend freely. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
So you are afraid of me.
Specimen sighted.
Enjoying yourself.
Watch your head.
What a headache. Who's next?
Some value.
Don't.
Grace and elegance.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak soldier.
And
I am an Oaks model. Please look model up.
what's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness. Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. One of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. Doc!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. Finally, a moment of peace. That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just... Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch. All done. The joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled.
Yeah,
Tell me about...
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear.
Looks like since...
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't, and I'll help him.
On what basis?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor.
Do you...
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the Moreover, I need to know her. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an... We'll see. If the chance of winning is
the charming audacity. To think that you...
3 chips are enough. All or...
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into,
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has I have come to know you very well as a person, But there's...
You don't look to. If not...
If I wasn't mistaken...
No, you weren't mistaken. There's no need for us to be evasive. Who could be responsible? Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehend... But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your...
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty, and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
The box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes...
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you are out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is... I'm not the kind that takes risks.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money. But before that, the fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next,
And if I refuse to...
you can try, and we'll see if the Harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion?
Yes.
Are you an
Yes.
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's?
No. Does it...
Do you love your family more than...
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't...
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine Stone is...
Of course.
Looks like we can open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last... Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't...
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that...
Cut to the chase. What...
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect...
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone.
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them. Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting, and this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine, and it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hand.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. As for the villain, it was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time. And what I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but false.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it...
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom. I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice with it when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a... By the way, before you go...
What is it now?
You... Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! I got it back, Sid. You went to look for them? I can't live without
Sister,
one?
I made a bet with them. They suspected me of cheating.
Of course. But that's no
I'm sorry, Sid.
It is in pain and poverty. You're a child blessed by Gayatri Triclops. and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going. Listen to me.
But sister, then why did she not protect me? And where was Gaiathra's sister? Then how bad were...
I can't seem to find any information on...
Just...
Are you referring to the I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed...
Looks like nothing can be found.
At least we know. Thank you for your assistance.
Fine?
Sure enough. No, but that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no... She's also in the running for...
Is there any...
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by her, it is...
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron...
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated armed evacuation. What do you know? It's more efficient this...
Hey, check it out! That voice.
To all get...
Albert! Take him back to the hotel and organize a meeting later to
Miss Topaz?
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express. It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. Only a Venturine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality.
No wonder a Venturine's scrambling to partner up with someone.
His situation?
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? How does it feel to be in business? That's just... But eventually, as for the two cases...
We're carrying out our cap...
We made a mistake last... So that's it. They...
It's you again.
Well, spit it out.
So you know each other. That's right.
Oh.
Hey! What?
That...
Looks like they're not going...
Why don't we just look for... Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Gallagher. Gallagher. Where could he be?
Hold on a minute.
How much trouble
Not possible. It was... I'm not letting you get...
Huh?
Hold on, sir.
Who exactly...
He...
It was the...
He'll do.
Sorry. Everyone, please...
We're really sorry for...
Another... Can you perform it again? Please?
Sorry. No, everyone... Let me... Whoa! Time to clock out!
Huh? At least he won't be.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Mr. Gallagher.
Of course I do. I had an encounter. I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
This is also the
Nameless involved.
Why?
It's nothing. On Penacony, no matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest?
Mr. Gallagher.
You got it wrong. You want to discuss the case?
Even after that chilling tragedy, other than the family of the
The family itself is a huge. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle.
Interesting analogy.
But the human body has its limits.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a galaxy range.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will
Why do you say that?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. As people immerse their... Also, this necrosis will...
In the end, the dreams that I'm sure you've gained a lot.
Of course. Don't mind me.
Take your time. The moment of daybreak.
Behind the dreamscape, they say it will suffice. There I encountered a young woman who, for certain reasons, her wish...
Gilded hour.
Yes. Everyone there is. I've never met anyone who is... I don't know if they would open the vault door.
I hear the...
Perhaps Mr. Yang... I ran into a wizened lake in the humid sea breeze. She said finally we retreat.
The dreamscape of...
Then you all must have seen... I saw an Intellitron. That Intellitron had been... This time around there were. This is what I've seen and heard. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirit... This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful...
There might be a...
Perhaps.
Miss There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling, he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. And since that moment, they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wish...
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. And that man, he was never a failure. He was the sun. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to... Countless others would serve.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with, even if not completely similar. The story you just told, I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicion.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gate... They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the... Then, what if... Then why, exactly?
Long time no see.
This voice, it's not Constance.
Though I don't know my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake?
I'm the Garden of Recollection.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger? Yeah. Not quite. I only want to ask, how? She's clearly not a pathstrider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you?
Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo Keeper, go buy a bottle of Asdana's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, no one is an emanator who should not exist.
You look pale. Or is that...
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold...
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of the...
Great.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you play?
Well, my conversation, I even managed to...
Sounds like a...
That's all I can say. Go.
That's true.
Well, who knows?
You are in...
Maybe I...
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs.
What's this? Medical... Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you. But the way you're all...
Would you be willing to support? Wow.
Well, you see...
That's...
Sure thing.
Death? Well, if it was like they were in some...
Thank you. Unexplained coma. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting?
You youngster!
Great show.
Death. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes.
Is that...
Yeah. What else can you expect?
What a joke. A monster covered in eyes. The disturbing voice in my head.
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you just...
You really shouldn't drink so much.
Oh?
The devil?
Please?
Yeah. Does ever...
Take care, my friend. You don't look good.
That won't be necessary.
All right, then.
Well...
Stowaways?
All right. What was I...
You want to talk to me?
How did your boss talk you?
Well, I thought about it.
Guess she's...
This?
Yes.
Is this for real?
No, it's not much.
Oh, he's an
Hey. The Devil of Soulblad, Dangers in the Dream, and...
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked... Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so...
Well done. I admit I underestimated. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so...
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button. And I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. But it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, when that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, just don't let me down now, okay?
So...
Can a commodity code...
Silence! The guy's in black, but I figured your first task, go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane. Aren't you worried that...
I've got stacks on spot.
How much...
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know?
I'll take my chances. 30 Tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30...
Yeah, sorry, but you're just a... It's all or nothing.
What brings...
Some friend...
Oh, I have the whole day. This bar offers a wide variety. What would you like to drink?
Look!
Who's Serval?
Oops!
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in it.
You're all under the counter.
That's exactly what The discussion might take...
In the...
Why, we're in a dream, my...
Oh, did you hear that?
Even in reality, mixed...
Only then.
In other words, what you get...
Hey!
A few days ago? Nah.
That be...
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out.
It's Soul Glad! Let's give it a shake. That's possible. You see Soul Glad everywhere these days. So it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here. Why don't they sell...
It's all about the bar.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay...
Uh-huh.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amagi? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who...
But you would come with me.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself. Just...
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that?
Yeah, I'm counting.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get... I I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage. The crowd is I've seen.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever. Forget it. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid. You don't know. I know.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
just don't get... Those darn... Well, maybe here's the payment for the drink.
Amaki has left? When you're ready, go to...
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So, go ahead. Nice work. You found some interest. Each drink has its own Sweeter than Susa juice? Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct? This is the most pungent before Mikhail left.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a concentric circles. Well, it's done. Here's to you, seeker to unfinished business. So...
The richness and I'm not entirely...
Well, the imagery it implies...
Does this true...
Yeah.
Let's dig deeper into the case. All right. She managed to fool me at first, but here's the thing. She simply vanished.
Huh?
That's impossible. The problem... Let me be frank. This case, actually...
Dealt with before.
You've witnessed it. Confronting the family based... If you really want to delve deeper into this case...
I guess it's...
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm...
That's the exact...
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you...
No, but I'm the officer in charge of...
That's just our speculation.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absent. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the Hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous...
So, you want to...
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause... You don't get it? Mikhail, the betrayer of the family... He's the Watchmaker. Here we are, Clock Studios theme park.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be
The culture of a city. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria, but everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prison. He is Hanu. History is always written. These characters not only exist in...
There are so many members of the Bloodhound... family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Have we met before?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. Let's find a quiet spot and continue. View here is great, right? Including Clocky.
If all the character in the animation,
It was a monumental war for freedom. Among them was the person who would eventually...
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several...
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the watchmaker when I met him. So...
How old are you?
I'm 13.
No way.
Anunu freed the frontier prison. It wasn't until the
Thus, he became known.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed...
No. I'm not his companion. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to...
What did you do?
I did nothing. And just like you, I had close companions. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. They continue to praise the watch nevertheless, but we failed. The family accepted. I heard he died in it.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Unfortunately, after all the... So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe we will find the end. If it really is Mikhail, I've told you all I know. How ironic.
Gallagher...
While fireflies... Exactly. That lines up with what we...
You're really into...
Speaking of which... Now that we've confirmed...
Are your companions worth...
They're just checking up on me. Let's get it. Looks like we're about to...
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's any... Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to...
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuse.
I see.
Stream forth, gleam of light. The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matters. And the footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream 4. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
The game is on.
Well, there aren't any people in... This is where it ends. Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's play for a while. Commencing research. Can you find the answer?
Still water to the flip.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Specimen sighted.
I'm on guard. Destiny for oblivion.
Let's play for a while. To travel far. There's no
Still water to the flip. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Look, it dropped something.
A note.
It seems like the mansion's in... It must have been a big...
But no matter what they're...
So, you're...
Yeah, but I... Since no one's around. information about Robin.
Looks like the room.
He's just surprised. This light cone is securely guarded.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many...
I wonder how they're...
Growing up...
Yeah.
As soon as I and the rest of...
Robin
mean it.
If they're really...
That would It seems neither the Dream Map...
They don't seem to care.
Maybe the other family.
Mr. Sunday has done some...
They all seem to be...
Huh?
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is...
That's all for now.
Before coming here,
Watch out. Someone's
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. Acheron? The galaxy...
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show...
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murder... With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
According to a peer point, this fraud case has been linked to many...
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 as per strategic What pretty eyes. Tell me.
Well, if they did,
You don't know how no lawyer has the audacity to
Not difficult, but definitely.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence.
Ask and you shall receive. If your luck holds out...
I'll admit that.
Madam, I already have...
Then let's talk about the second.
My life. I want your Lenore to meet with me.
And then what?
I want cash. It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my... With this money, I'll climb to even greater...
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth. Status. Kakavasha. A good name. But unfortunately, go. Pick the clothes, may your plans.
Life is like a... People can't always make the right choice. Is it because... But... even if I will I return triumphant with unending riches after... Never to return. Lowly. What?
What?
Am I dreaming?
Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped...
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the... I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want a grand unveiling. You really think? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't. I can show you. Let's have a heart-to. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the... Just a Pepeshi? No. A child. Miners weren't allowed in Golden Hour.
What's wrong, mister? You don't...
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're... Mister... They're in that amusement park. I have to go. Goodbye, miss...
Those eyes... And Mama Thunga... No, it can't... There aren't any Avgens left.
You'll pay for this.
Watch your head.
Wasn't that, huh?
Oh, I hit the mark.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
You'll pay for this. Let's play for...
I hit the mark.
This battle... I'll go easy. Commencing research. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Sure, I'll... Hedge your bets.
Lend me your strength. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Specimen size.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Deep breath. Distance is timely. Let's play. How can you find the answer? I mustn't fall. This battle is unavoidable. Commencing research. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Hedge your bets.
You'll pay for this. Did that hurt? Perfect. I think something bit me. I'll go eat. This battle is unavoidable.
Sure, I'll play along.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Here, try this! Assistance is timely.
It's on me.
You'll pay for that. Specimens come. This battle is... I think something bit me.
Those eyes. And Mama Funk. When you put it, you know how rare it is. It's good timing. Oh, one. Go on. They only see your... It's a heck of an act. Not the best way to... For the preservation. Oh, I thought you knew. Wartime. That's fine. Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.